Dr. Teeth is in the house.
Where I
What
thought
up,
you
Dr. Teeth?
He was getting down. He was getting down.
Obvious. I mean, when does Dr. Teeth not get down?
That's his job. If he didn't, he'd get fired.
True.
Like, yeah, or at least like get his title stripped. He'd just be Mr. Teeth.
Mm-hmm.
His
Right.
doctorate.
That's
his
right.
doctorate.
We're pulling your license, Dr. Teeth.
Yeah.
You used to be a doctor of funk, and now, look at you. You're a disgrace. Nothing but a disgrace. Teeth.
Funk amateur. He's a funk amateur.
That's right. Hi, everybody. This segue has been brought to you by Funk Amateurs. The Muppets.
Dr. Thunder. Oh, that's a different doctor.
Man.
Dr. Thunder.
Man, I wish I had Doctor. You've never had Dr. Thunder?
What's
Dr. Thunder is knockoff Dr. Pepper, and it is the greatest knockoff of all time.
Isn't Mr. Pibb also?
Mr.
Pibb also?
No, Mr. Pibb is the Coke version.
Version?
Yeah, not a knockoff, but the Coke like equivalent of.
Okay, so but like the knockoff is like the RC Cola.
Yes,
the RC Cola of
Dr.
But it's
Thunder,
not bad. But it like I wouldn't not have Mr. Pibb because like I wouldn't have RC Cola. It's awful. But I would get down on some Mr. Pibb.
We're gonna need to change the
go down on
sponsors.
Mr. Pibb. Okay.
We're gonna need to talk to our sponsors.
Well, this is
want to get RC on the phone.
This is Snack Lounge right here.
RC, yeah.
No, it just said Games Lounge, not Snack Lounge.
The first 5 minutes are always Snack Lounge.
Snack Lounge.
Oh,
mine is
on.
like my snacks are.
You're right.
My drinks are.
What was I thinking?
Snack Lounge.
My snack is
brought to you by.
Of course. Nice.
Oh.
That's appropriate. Now there's a sponsor that makes sense for the show.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Why aren't
this one makes sense, but only by association? But it's like but it's an already open bag. Like I've already been eating it. It's just gonna be the crumb.
That's just that. Well, this is an already open box too, so I guess.
Yeah. Ooh.
So
half-eaten Snack Lounge.
Yeah. All right. Hey, everybody. Oh my God, there are people watching.
What are you guys eating at home?
Here.
Yeah.
And
what's going on here?
Despite us, our shenanigans.
Matthew, sometimes says cool glass.
Cool glass.
Yeah, what glass? Some of that glass.
My Star Wars Stormtrooper glass filled with purple stuff.
Do you spill a lot? Do you spill a lot when you drink it?
He misses it all. He misses every shot.
Yeah,
I understood that reference.
God damn. And that's when I developed my drinking problem. Thank you, Mike.
Yes.
It's like the airplane. And that's when I developed my drinking problem.
I used to say that all the time when I was younger, and whenever I spilled stuff on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sorry guys, I have a drinking problem.
Yep.
Spill it all over myself.
So good.
Which had happened a lot.
Oh yeah. I mean, I said that like I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh yeah, of course.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be.
Hi everybody. Welcome to Games Lounge. In the chat this morning, the question was, okay, guys, it's Games Lounge tonight. We're doing it. It feels like it's been a while, but we did it last week. But I mean, here we are. No, we didn't do it last week.
Nope.
So I said, what game? And I was sure the guys were going to jump on Battleship, but Mike came through with the epiphany. Let's play an old school shuffle the deck, right?
Yep.
And who doesn't like shuffling a big deck?
I missed the idea. I missed let's just play random games like we used to.
Yeah, and that's kind of. And I remember it's been so long that in our chat again, we'd see people be like, "Oh, I picked this up at Goodwill. I picked this up. Oh, I got this for Christmas." Right? Maybe not Christmas, but hasn't been that long.
Tonight's game I got at Christmas, and we didn't play it yet.
So that's so it's going to be a lot of fun for that.
It's been so long that I forgot that we actually needed a whiteboard, and thankfully my whiteboard was like within reach.
Within reach.
Within the reach of me, but I had to like pull a bunch of stuff off of it because I was like, "Oh yeah, shuffle the deck needs
whiteboards, man." That's right.
I was not thinking.
Only if you know
far.
the answers. I mean, if you don't know the
answers,
answers,
you don't need them. Yeah. Shuffle the deck. Basically, everybody brings a card from any trivia game or game that you can adapt to this format, I guess. We all get to ask about 5 questions, and the audience is obviously welcome to play along at home. And then, but don't answer. This is the one that I know we've been doing a lot of games, so this is the one where you don't get to answer in the chat. So do not answer in the chat.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's not Battlestar Galactica Triviality. What the hell am I talking about now?
We just break it
I
all
literally
into-
I've had the 2 beers you saw me drink during the show. That is all I've had. It's record
What about
sober
the
night for
shots?
Francois.
The shots. What did the
And the shots. And they've tiny shots. I mean, tiny shots. I'm not going to cheat anybody during games launch, though. I'm going to fill this cup. I'm going to fill this.
This is where we want people at home to play along, and then after each round, tell us how they did and how much better than us they did, which is usually the case.
Right.
So share your score as we do on trivia, and then we're just gonna have some fun, and it's gonna be a variety. Mine, I think I posted these in the chat a long time ago, so you probably forgot what they are.
I've forgotten everything, so
I have 2 of them, and one is like okay, and the other one is unexpected. I'm taking the unexpected. I'm going unexpected.
Does it sound like Boulder Dash?
I almost did that joke.
Oh my god!
I was gonna make my background the Balderdash game cover, just so everyone's like, "No!" and I'm like, "Ah!" But I am first, so you don't have to wait that long to find out. Mine. Oh, but I had a whole surprise planned, and so how do we do this? I'm panicking, guys. No, I got this. Here we go.
Only if you're at the disco.
Oh.
Are we playing Pong?
Yeah, fun. No, I was given a long time ago one of those. Hey, I was at Target and I saw these and I thought of you. And actually, wait, I think when I posted this in the chat, you guys were like, "We got you those." Did you guys get me these?
No,
they're from Five Below in the States.
I don't think not for me. I don't think.
So somebody got me these. One is music, one is sports. I'm going with sports.
Oh,
you
thanks.
son of a gun! You
Oh, well,
thanks.
then I gotta change my game.
heart leapt out of my chest.
Oh,
when I saw that music
no!
one. And
Matt
as soon as I
had
saw that
sports
music
too.
one. So
Get your sports out of here.
yeah, at least give us the music one. Come on, Frankie.
No, I just mean
Okay,
both.
Matt, you do sports, I'll do music.
You can do whatever you want. I got a whole game of, or a whole stack of games under this table I can pick from.
Stick with
Yeah,
what you
we
think,
can't-
Brent.
we can't-
No, you know
double
what? No,
sports.
wait. Only because this is why I'm doing it. I'm doing
Yeah.
it for these guys. I'm
Do
doing
it.
it for this
Do it.
and this person this person.
I do like
and this
sports.
person. Double sports.
I actually do
Yeah.
enjoy sports. For the record, I'm not the sports hater. I'd say like out of the 4 of us, I enjoy the sports the most of the 4.
I enjoyed the sports.
I enjoy the
sports.
sports.
I like
Last night
sports.
not only did I watch the game, I watched 2 the games last night. I was at a buddy's house and we both watched the basketball game and the hockey game intermittently, like sports guys do. I felt so in the know at the moment and fortunate as a non-sports fan that both games ended at the same time, which was really convenient as a guy who wanted to go to bed.
Full discretion, I may have the game on my TV right now. It's Game 7.
The game.
What
What
I'm
game?
You gotta have it on. Which one though?
What's a the
There is
game?
only one Game 7. The hockey
No.
game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking. You said that like it was obvious to us non-sports fans. There's only one Game 7. I was like, how many games are there in basketball? I don't know.
See, guys, sports guy.
Uh-oh. Something's
All right,
broken.
here we go.
Was that the glass?
Nope.
Oh no, that's Stormtrooper. Trooper down.
I'm trying to pick the card that has like I'm looking at the answers. I'm trying to see like how many answers do I recognize, and if I recognize as most possible here.
Okay.
Man, I wish I'd
this
known
one,
it was
this one.
gonna be
I'm going
all
with this one.
sports. I
I'm
would have
going with
got like a alert.
So
light.
for the people at home, 5 questions. We each pick a card, and it's 5 questions. If you're numbering a paper or a board or something, number it 1 to 5.
Mike, look at Alphonse's
I got it.
comment there.
Nandor.
The superb bowl.
Superb owl.
Super owl.
Superb
Super
owl.
owl.
That is a superb reference. We enjoy that show very much.
Yeah, that may have been if you check out the MacFlash 5 TV to movie adaptations list. That may or may not be on my top 5.
And that Jackie Daytona is one heck of a human bartender.
Just a human bartender. Totally normal.
Jackie Daytona.
All right, so here we go. Number 1 in Francois' sports category.
The answer is just baseball, basketball, soccer. Like I just gotta name it.
You just have to guess a sport. Question number 1: name a sport.
It's a lot of. This is a lot of like good like if you pay attention to people when they talk, maybe you could like which NBA team
Oh, here we
is
go.
based in Denver?
Okay. So
Right? Yeah. So it's
You
like
pay
I don't
attention
follow,
to
but if you
people.
pay attention to people talking, you might have. Well, I heard that name before. What NBA team? Oh, by the way, how's my volume? Is it too loud?
Nope.
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Because I changed an option because after the last podcast, I was like, everyone was here. And for some odd, unusual, never happened in my life reason, I was here. And I was like, that's odd. So I'm changing something. So if it gets too loud, let me know. I clicked an option.
I mean,
Thank
you sound a little bit like a 1968 cigarette commercial in the sand dune. But is that
been hitting those Marlboros
for the people who like things the best? Did you guys love that commercial? Oh my god, the American one was even worse. It was like a choir of women singing, "Women don't want to smoke. Women only want to obey their husbands." And it was just like all these things
man.
that like a guy
Fitting.
went,
Hey, Mike.
a dude
Fitting.
said, "Oh, what's all these stereotypes?" And it was like, we'll have him sing it, but like tongue in cheek. But like, it's obviously like this was written by men.
Yeah.
A bunch of women had to, and the whole thing is that the choir's like in the background, they're bending over and they're smoking. They're basically saying this like, no, yeah, we're fine. We're just we'll be your subservient wives, but in the background, we're badass bitches. You know what I mean? But it's awful. It's very awfully done. Anyway, look it up. Just look up last U.S. tobacco commercial on YouTube. You'll probably find it. It's awful quality, but you'll at least get an idea of what the commercial is.
Oh my gosh.
That's why the Canadian
here on the
ones
Games Lounge, we do enjoy some sexism as we have.
It's so bad. Yeah.
Well, in board game form, not like
not in real life. Not in real life so much.
sand
in
dunes,
board
sand
game.
dunes in Canada.
That was my rant on Seriously True. I was like, where are there sand dunes? This is Demorio. This is the Canadian commercial.
The Pinery has sand dunes and
like
sand
this.
dune provincial park.
Not that size, I'm sure.
I like this though.
I have actually camped on the sand dunes and it was amazing.
They're all deceased.
And the moral of the story is they're all deceased now.
Dune buggy or not, those two are dead.
Yeah.
Tragic dune buggy accident.
Number 2. What is the highest single score possible in a game of American football?
There's a limit?
What?
That's it. You can stop. What is the highest single score possible in a game of American football?
That's not.
Okay, no, not total.
Oh,
There you go.
I see.
At once.
Yes.
Oh, in one play or something.
And
Yes.
one, yeah, like what's
Okay.
yeah.
Because I was like, how do you determine
I know.
that?
I was trying to figure out the math. Okay, if they can run as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And they
Times that
play
by-
zero defense. If the other team plays zero defense, it just allows them to keep running up and down the field.
And imagine we could create a perfect vacuum where there's no air and they can run as fast as they want to.
Like,
it's a weirdly worded question.
Silicon Valley, Mike.
Yeah.
Go
Up and down. Are they getting it on the up and the down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Number 3. What country does retired soccer player Pele come from? What country does retired soccer player Pele come from?
Squeaky marker.
I know.
That's me, man.
That's the
I'm all about
answer.
them squeaks.
That's the answers coming out of the tip.
So fast. That's because he writes.
Yeah.
That's the answers are coming out so fast. It's,
Yeah. He knows sports and he doesn't care who knows.
Yeah.
right guy number 1.
Yeah, that guy number 2.
Now pass me the rock.
No, pass me the rock.
Oh my god. No.
Let's
wish
just
we
not
could
bring
play
up
music.
Steve. Let's
I
not
wish we
bring
could
up-
play music on this show.
Yeah.
Jim, Tecmo Bowl was the jam. You used Bo Jackson with the Raiders.
Oh,
Yeah.
You do it. All right.
I love it when we cancel out putting up the thing on the comment.
But it's funny because no one does it, and then everyone does it at the same time. Like none of them can notice that it's up, and the only guy who knows is the guy who can't easily do it. And then we all do it. Number 4. Okay, this is getting inside. Well, it's not inside sports, but it's like this is sports fan stuff. Who won the Super Bowl in 2000?
Yeah. Okay.
Who won the Super Bowl in 2000?
So guess a team.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play the numbers here.
In the numbers game.
This probably means something to a sports fan. AB, I'll defer to you.
Well, Bo Jackson's fast in life,
Yeah,
so he's probably
yeah.
fast in the
That's
game.
yeah. I get it.
I get it.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna
Explain
explain it.
Yeah, no.
I
Not
get
gonna-
it. You don't. Enough said.
I get it. You don't.
That's all that matters.
Question 5. Question 5. In tennis, a player must win at least how many games with 2 games clear of their opponent to win a set? In tennis, a player must win at least how many games with 2 games clear of their opponent to win a set?
Ooh, sports guy.
I like that.
Right?
Question.
Not bad, though, for sports questions. I think I picked a good card.
Mm-hmm.
There were some other cards that were like, ooh, what is that? I think that's a football. Like, I think that's
sport.
archery.
Okay,
Oh,
so we're gonna. I
Ooh.
just want to clarify number 2 again.
football.
No.
Okay.
No. What do
I want
you
to
mean?
clarify number 2 again. So we're talking the most you can score on one play,
Yeah,
right?
One,
No.
Yeah. That's what I think that means. That's how I
guess
interpreted it.
You could interpret it that way, I guess.
That's how I interpreted it.
I don't know enough to specify. You see,
Stick with that.
I don't know.
Andrew.
I think
That's
you're
what
saying
did
what
too.
I. Yeah, I think that you're saying what I think you're saying.
Because like technically like the extra.
No, wait,
thing
no,
are-
no. Yeah, so no.
Okay. So
So
the
not
thing.
in a single play.
Right, because the
Well,
extra
because
point or
the extra
whatever,
point is considered a play. Let's get to
Right.
the answers.
Okay, well then hold on
Let's
though,
get to
because
the
that
answers.
changes the answer. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
All right.
Now I see what you're saying, and it's a very unclear, shitty question. So
yes.
Answers.
okay. NBA team in Denver. Yeah, answers are up. I forgot about that whole part. Yeah, put your answers up, everybody. Okay, here we go. The Nuggets. That's
the
right, the
Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets.
The
Okay,
Denver
so
Nuggets.
clarifying what he was talking about, it is 6 points. It's a touchdown.
Oh, well then
So-
no.
Oh, well,
so then you
we had.
canceled.
That's what we had.
That's what we had. You canceled it out because that's
Yeah.
the field goal.
No, but you
And the
can
field
actually
goal
have-
is an extra play,
You can actually.
But then there's the
you can
2-point
actually-
conversion.
You can have the 2-point conversion,
which is
makes
another
it eight.
play.
But that's still
Right.
not in the same
But those
place,
are
so it
separate.
would be
Those are
6.
separate things. All of those
Yeah.
things
So
are
no.
separate.
So read that question again.
Yeah, it says what's the highest. But the question makes no sense. What's the
So
highest?
that's why we.
Except for this word. What's the highest single score possible in the game of American football? Single
Yeah, it's
score.
still
In what's
single score,
one thing you
yeah.
do? To do a conversion or to get an extra point, you have to do 2 things. You have to do the
So
play
here's
for
what
the
we gotta
touchdown,
do.
and then you got to do the kick. Oh, then you got to. So take your thing from before.
Well,
Take the first
either
thing you
all-
wrote.
I had 6.
All 3 of us
I had
get a
six,
point,
we have
or
change.
all 3 of us
Yeah.
don't get a point. That's all we have
Yeah,
to do.
no, we get a point because
There
we
you
had 6 and we changed
Right,
it.
and I wasn't saying you get 8 points for a touchdown. I know it's 6 for a touchdown.
Right.
And again,
right,
I'll put
look,
it
I
on.
changed
I will put that on the card. And my ignorance of sports that I couldn't qualify this for
Yeah.
you. But I mean, if you read it, yeah, what is the highest single score possible in a game of American football? Yeah,
We'll
And
get
then we
to
all
those.
discussed the
because you do
definition of
the
that question,
touchdown.
and
That's
then I
one
was like,
thing you do. Then you have to do the other thing to get the extra point.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
get it in post. Don't worry about it. We'll fix
You
it
get
up
it in post. Imagine
Guys.
if some poor soul had to edit Games Lounge. Oh my god, I would.
They're
That's,
still
you can't-
talking about snacks. It's been like 45 minutes already.
Yeah, you cannot pay someone enough. What country does retired soccer player Pele come from? That is Brazil. If you could just guess, you probably got that right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I love how Matt's marker
Brazil.
ran out at the B
It
of
did.
Brazil.
Yeah.
He was like, B? No, Brazil. I'm gonna keep going that way. The St. Louis Rams won the
Yes, it did.
Super Bowl in 2000. The St. Louis Rams.
Sure.
I was gonna Mike
Warner.
on your side. I did not look at the card and I did not know the answer. I was gonna say the Colts because they seem to be doing well for a while. I was
won,
wrong.
They
too,
won
so.
they won in 05, I think.
And they're from Denver as well, aren't they? So is that another?
No, they're from Indianapolis.
Whatever. Just let me have this one.
They're
Whatever.
from
Let me just-
Baltimore.
Yeah,
Moved.
originally. In the middle of the night. They moved in the middle of the night from Baltimore to
All
Indy.
right. They're not from Brazil. Let's just agree to that.
Let's just agree that Pele does not play for the Denver Nuggets.
No.
In tennis, a player must win at least six games.
Yes, sir.
Clear of their opponent with
That
two
was my
clear to win a
8,
set.
5, or 6. I couldn't. Oh, fine.
Guys,
3 points.
I told you I'm a sports guy.
Give us your score. Give us your score over here, everybody. Tell us what you got in the chat.
That's how much better than us you are at this.
Yeah.
At sports guying. How much better are you sports
here?
guying?
Sports
Non-sports person, 1993, 27 years later, sports osmosis occurred. So knew most of the sports osmosis will happen. I know a lot about Hallmark Christmas movies for that reason.
There you go.
I have a filter that blocks a lot of that out, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it just mine's big sponge but tiny pores. You know what I mean?
It
So
came
it's
on
like-
one of those, those floppy disks you used to get at the back of those software magazines. It's a filter that I have. Yeah.
That's the filter. It's like a while. It took 3 days to install.
Yeah.
3 days. I tell you.
All right, Mike.
Did you
What
see?
you got?
Did we see all these 5s out of 5s?
No, yeah, that's what I want to see. Like, yeah, I was waiting for them. There you are. 5 out of 5 here.
Alphonse got 5 out of 5. Jim got
Alphonse
5
picks
out
up a
of 5.
5.
Paul
Jim
G.
had Jersey Jim been here. Probably would have got a 5 too.
Oh, well, yeah.
Jersey
Jerry?
Jim would have left after the second question. He's like, I can't do this. I'm leaving.
This isn't enough sports for me. AOL. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Oh, okay, you
you have a big stack of those CDs.
or
Yeah.
as I
Yeah.
call them, coasters now.
Mhm.
Did I read a joke somewhere. Somebody made a joke recently about like someone who's still, the joke was that they were still using AOL CDs because they had like so many stacked
So
up.
many,
That's still how they were getting.
They've only
the
ever played level 1 of Wolfenstein.
It keeps freezing right at the end.
Yeah.
You
They go
remember
to
that?
face the final boss, and it keeps
Yeah,
freezing on them.
Like that
Damn
free
it.
software where you can only play this one board over
Yeah.
and over.
And you're like, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Wait, he faces who later in the game? What?
Yeah.
They're a
Okay.
dog.
Okay.
What?
Before we move on to round 2, I want to remind the audience that we are playing Shuffle the Deck, and so at
Different
some
game.
point, this is going to be it's going to be different games every time. There's 4 of us. I instinctively drew 5 slots because we normally at the end go to Robes Lounge where the audience will be asked to come on in. Now, you don't have to do the whole camera thing. We understand now that like people just don't want to do that. But if you have a trivia game at home and you could come up with a cool question you want to pop in the chat, when it becomes the 5th round will be you guys asking us questions. And so whoever pops their question first in the chat, we'll put that up and then we'll do that. But that's after Matt goes by. But I want to make sure that everyone exactly.
Yeah, before we went on the air, Z has called dibs on entering the Robes Lounge for later.
Oh, well then, hey, if you want to come in, you want to come in. If you want to do it the fancy way with the camera, you are welcome to join us. If you want to just toss them in the chat, then you have got dibs right now. And that's how that works. I just wanted to remind everyone before we went on because people might be, oh, shit, I didn't know. I had a game, so now you've got time to go get it.
Also, while we're on that topic, for the record, I'm not putting a robe on because I'll be sweating like crazy. over here.
Yeah, no.
It's
Mine's
hot.
all the way
Yeah.
upstairs.
It is hot.
Yeah.
We need like the Shays Lounge
Yeah.
and get the Aloha shirts on.
First of all-
the wife beater lounge.
First of all,
That's a horrible name.
I was going to go over Skins Lounge and just take my shirt off. But Matt, pun of the night. Let's not ignore Shay's Lounge, which is amazing.
Just kidding.
Come on. I'm going to make my background like a beach background pretty soon. Just make like the car. I'm going to make this look like I'm like lounging on a chair. And I'm going to hire a dude to come and serve me margaritas in a Speedo. Yeah, I wasn't finished, Michael.
Seems like a great idea.
Speedo make it better? Did the Speedo
Yeah,
make
I
that
don't
like
think so.
more acceptable?
Yeah.
I don't
He's
get
gonna
it.
at least have a Speedo on, Mike.
Yeah.
What's
guys.
funny is that the illusion's great, but like the reality is like there's a dude in a Speedo standing right over there in the room, just like texting his buddy or whatever until I was like another drink, and he's like, And he just has to go get me a drink. And then he comes out and gives me the drink, and then hangs there in his Speedo just texting.
I thought you meant that right now there's currently a dude in a Speedo standing in the corner, and he's texting his buddy going, "They're finally putting me in." Like, he's been waiting. He's been waiting.
Get him my big chance. It's my big chance, guys.
You're right, and you're wrong. There's 3 of them. One of them is very excited. The other 2 are very disappointed.
There's 3 corners.
I've been chosen.
The other 2 are like, I guess we're going home. Are we going home? Are you validating?
Jeez.
Oh my God.
All right.
Anyway, so there are positions open in Mac Flash is what I'm saying. Keep going.
You want to be pool boy for Francois.
Play the game.
You want to be pool boy, drink getter.
Yes.
But that doesn't go to the pool at all.
No.
You just got the hand in my basement.
Yeah, basement boy.
The basement boy. Whoa, that's a
Fake
different
pool.
position.
Fake pool boy.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Boy.
Here we go.
All right.
Wow.
So I got a game here now. I know what we say about this game sometimes as it comes up, but I thought it was perfect for Games Lounge. Got this for Christmas. I got a lot of games for Christmas, but when we started settling on these sort of themes to Games Lounge, some of these games didn't come out yet. So this is a game that everyone likes to watch on TV, but very few like to actually play it for points. So I figure we should play it for points. We're gonna play some Family Feud.
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
boy.
yes.
Oh boy.
Now we're gonna do this a little differently. So,
Yeah, I like that because I've tried to figure that out for years on how to incorporate this. So I can't wait to hear how you're going to do it.
Okay, so the way these cards work, I just like how simple the whole box here is. But so it gives you the question, as we all know, so 100 people surveyed, blah, 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 top 10, top whatever, 100 answers are on the board. So the way we're going to do this is I'll do nice. That looks like a great
Had to
lounge.
return to the lounge. Yeah.
So I'll do 5 cards. And here's how you're gonna get points, okay, guys? So I'm gonna be generous with points. If you can get the number 1 answer, and this is similar to I guess what you do, Francois, when you do it. If you can get the number 1 answer here, you're gonna get 3 points. Okay. But I'm obviously not giving you the choices, right? So you have to come up with it. So if you can come up with the number 1 answer, you get 3 points. If you come up with number 2, you get 2. If you come up with number 3, you get 1, and then that's it. If nothing else, even though it might be on the board, no points.
I love it. I love it. It's so good.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1. But like I said, I'm not giving you choices here. You got to get it in those top positions. So you're going to get, 15 points potentially if you get 5 number 1s, right? So you could walk away with Games Lounge, right? So same thing.
Am I ever glad I played your game and not mine?
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So at home, same idea, right? The point system is the same. And when the whole card is done, I suppose, once we've committed to the answers there, we can hear some funny answers as well and things. But
for sure.
Okay. So this is somewhat random here. I pulled a couple. Show me potato salad. I pulled a couple that were funny or that I liked, and then the other 3 will be random. So like from the deck.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's a mix. I love it.
Okay, so here we go. Give an expression that contains the word dead. So again, 100 people surveyed, blah, blah, blah. Give an expression that contains the word dead. So Andrew and I figured this out over the years. It's not necessarily the best one, but what you think people might say as well. But it depends on how you like to play it. So you're trying to go for the top.
I love this game. This is
We're just doing like 5 in a row and then revealing everything.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. This is I discovered in my time doing trivia that this is a big category in the UK. So over there, it's called Family Fortunes, is what they call the game, by the way. And in trivia, they like to do this format similar to what you're doing right now, as like a whole round of trivia. It'd be like 10 in a row. That would be a whole round, one of the rounds of trivia.
Yeah.
They're hardcore though. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Number 2. And yeah, we'll reveal them after we do all 5. If you had fingers as fat as hot dogs, this is why I picked this because I just thought that was a great intro. If you had fingers as fat as hot dogs, name an activity you might have trouble doing.
I mean,
If you have had fingers as fat as hot dogs,
I mean, you have to go with this answer.
Name
This
an
is so
activity.
hard. I want to be very I want to be competitive, but I want to be very funny at the same
I
time.
know, that's the challenge.
And it's not like categories. This is not.
Nope.
That's what I have to remind myself.
No
this
humor
is not
points.
categories.
No triple points, double points.
No uniqueness
Nope.
points. You don't have to be unique.
Nope.
Actually, in fact, you have to be the opposite of unique in this game.
Yes. So now I'm going to pull like just randomly out of the whatever. So who knows if these are going to be great or awful. I hope there's some more fingers as fat as questions.
I'm curious what kind of hot dogs people eat, just by the way, for comparison's sake. Because that has confers different visuals.
We're talking about ballpark Franks.
Yeah, or just like those little ones, the chicken Franks.
Johnsonville brats.
Yeah.
Remember those commercials? Johnsonville brats. Okay. I'm looking to get them as a sponsor.
Does Frankie Wiener have an advantage?
Oh, that's right. I forgot I wrote that. I know the answer. I'm not going to tell you why.
I know all things wiener.
That's right.
All right. Name something families use only when special guests visit. Something families use only when special guests visit.
I mean, that's pretty easy. I mean,
With their sausage fingers.
The kitchen. Just what? We're gonna use the kitchen today?
Finally.
Coming over.
the old outhouse.
Oh my
The
god,
old-
guys.
The indoor
This is-
toilet. Oh, we got guests coming over. Unlock the door to the indoor toilet.
This one is perfect because I don't think it applies to any of us. Name your favorite soap opera.
Oh my gosh.
Why do soap operas haunt us when it comes to
I know.
trivia type questions? Your favorite soap opera. So this goes back to the name a soap opera that
Okay, so
you know.
when
Popular.
when
What do you
was this
think is the
game?
most
What
popular?
year was this game?
says here 2015 on the back.
Oh wow! Oh wow! That's a
Yeah,
good
so
copy.
I got
2015. That's pretty recent.
Yeah, and
That
I mean,
could be useful.
you're really, when you're thinking soap operas, you're thinking the soap operas. You're not thinking like. Okay, and the last one here. Name something a young child takes with him when he runs away from home. Sheesh, things got a little dark here.
Yeah.
Name something a child takes with him when he
Wow.
runs. I thought it was going to say when he goes on vacation with his loving family, and then it took a turn.
Yeah, that was like no.
When he runs away from
He
home.
hates them, but he thinks he hates them, but he's only just too young and going through a hard time. The hormones are wreaking havoc on his body.
Is this a collective soul song you're singing right now?
Yeah, I think so. I was just channeling the 90s. I'm sorry. I'm gonna write this weird thing because
I
I
am
don't
too. I
know
am
what
too.
to write down.
I had
don't
two.
know.
I wrote a whole sentence.
I picked an object, which probably is more. But... Oh my god, this is great.
Did you write emotional baggage? Was emotional baggage?
That was from before. That was
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
So don't I say don't reveal them, like don't like I'll read it and then
Okay.
you guys say yours.
Sure.
Okay.
And then maybe people at home could write theirs if they want, what they think, and then I'll reveal it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like so I'll say the first one, give you a second, you guys can say yours one at a time, and then we'll just see if they have anything.
Oh, it's good. That's good.
know what I
Okay.
mean?
So
So the first one here, give an expression that contains the word dead. So people at home, write yours in that you thought it was, and then the guys will say theirs, and then I'll reveal the actual topic.
In the meantime, someone Z says she sees me as a closet soap opera viewer.
Well, he's already watching Hallmark movies. He's watching all
Shut
those
up.
Hallmark
I'm
movies.
not
anyway.
watching them on. First of all, I'm not watching. I'm sitting with someone who's watching them and seeing them, and I hear about them all the time. And the game has become like she'll give me the title of the movie. She's like, "Hey, I'm watching this one tonight. What do you think it's about?" And I have based on the title, like if it's like
It's snowing at Christmas time.
Oh, snow at Christmas time. So it's like she probably encounters some sort of magical snow globe, and she gets like transported into the snow globe, and she falls in love with like one of the characters in the snow globe, but like he can't get out, and she's like probably supposed to be getting married on the outside, but she's got doubts about it, and so
This sounds very specific.
There were two actually movies about people getting swallowed into snow globes that I know of.
Were they sequels to each other at least?
No, they're separate. They're separate. Actually, and the one is really like Matt would like it because it's got all this like these like no, only because of the implications of the stories. Like is like she starts fucking around with like the lives of the people in the snow globe, which starts like unbalanced. Oh, it's like a Pleasantville type of thing, you know.
I was just gonna say, like
upsetting the balance. Yeah,
like screwing up Whoville.
People living in the snow globe.
Yeah. And but they're used to like on a Groundhog Day loopy sort of life. Oh man, it was insane. It was insane. Anyway, where are we? What are we doing?
I think you're telling us that you like Hallmark movies. I think is
first. Look up some dude who had to watch 10,000 Hallmark movies and write a script. Yeah, I cry every time he says. I cry every time. It's so good. Okay, so
they shot Hallmark movies at my office 2 years ago. Oh man,
this is great. Okay, the first one, Expressions with Dead.
Expressions.
Did anybody type them in?
Well, you guys start. You do yours, and then we'll see if they get any of theirs. What? He's dead?
He's dead? That's an expression. That is an very common expression. I say that all the time. Anytime anybody says somebody died, I go, what? He's dead?
Yeah.
Whoever. My grandfather died. What? He's dead?
Oh, God.
All right, here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Expression with dead.
Gobi.
Okay, what do you got?
You start. You go.
Oh, me. It is me. I have Dead to Me, which is
also what Jim has.
Jim has, yeah.
Oh, you're dead to me. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. You're dead.
Andrew, what do you got?
I have Dead as a Doornail.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Or like a doorknob or whatever, like that kind of thing. Yeah. And Matt, what do you got? Dead Tired.
Oh, that's probably the number one. That's probably number one.
Oh, and LB's got a couple up there too. So does Paul.
So we got Dead Beat and Dead Wrong.
Dead Wrong, yeah.
We got a Dead End. Oh, okay. No, that's number one. Those
are all really good. Those are really good. I don't think anyone had any of the top three here at all, which is surprising.
Oh
well, yeah. So the first one is Wanted, Dead or Alive.
Oh,
all right.
That's the number one. Number two is Deadhead.
Oh,
and number three is Drop Dead.
I was thinking about Drop Dead.
So those are the ones that would have got you points, and then I'll just tell you what as it goes down. You got Dead Beat, Dead End, Dead Man Walking, Dead Zone, and Dead as a Doorknob. Like as you go down.
Yeah. So mine was on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get any points for it, but it was on there.
Victory.
Yeah.
Paul got so both for no points. No points on anything past 3. No points.
Yeah, because otherwise,
it's more.
Going to take
like
us
said,
forever.
It's moral victories. Moral victories.
Yeah. All right. So the next one was if you had fingers as fat as hot dogs, name an activity you might have trouble doing. So Francois, what do you got?
I have got bowling.
Ooh.
That's so true.
That is great.
Right?
That is great.
You're like, God, I can't. How am I going to do it? And I'm imagining though. But also the length. Like, I think I also pictured fingers as long as hot dogs and thick as hot dogs. So you'd be like, just like Edward.
And you don't have knuckles.
Yeah, you pictured it.
Me and Paul D are on the same page. Mine, I need a dialing wand because I can't dial the phone.
Typing on a phone.
Yeah, I can't dial. I need a dialing wand.
Yeah.
Tying your shoes.
Okay.
All right.
Good one.
Yeah. So, and I think,
sewing.
And LB's. Look at LB's.
Pick my nose.
Pick my nose.
with your sausage fingers.
I just can't get it in there. Okay. So.
And then threading a needle.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Accurate. Okay. So we've got, and this will work for any form of, we've got typing is number one. So, typing on a phone, typing on a.
Yeah.
So that's 3 points?
Yes. We're going to allow that as any kind of typing.
What did you say, AB?
I said type of dialing the number.
Dialing.
a
That's
point.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That-
Oh my
that's-
god, good job.
I think that
Yeah.
counts. I know it's not moops.
I mean,
but
because
this is
no one
real
dials
trivia.
these days, but that's literally our version of dialing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
nobody's
then
doing this anymore.
rotary
phone.
dialing.
Rotary phone. Or like,
And then number 2 was putting on clothes or shoes. I
Yeah.
don't know.
oh
Yeah.
god, good
Tying
job.
your shoes.
Yeah, tying your shoes. Yeah. And then number 3 was sewing, which Z said they're sewing.
Nice
Threading a
job.
needle.
Good job.
So point there for there was threading a needle would be the same. I would
Sewing
think.
and
So wait,
threading
what were
a
the
needle,
points?
You get 2
For
points, Matt.
2?
You got 2. Yeah. And then Andrew's got 3.
Come on, bowling. Come on, bowling.
So those are the only points.
Oh.
And then the next answers were braiding or combing your hair, and then picking up things. Just picking up things. Picking up
What
things.
the
No
fuck?
bowling.
Picking
No
up things
bowling.
was a thing?
Picking up things.
Picking up
Just picking
things
up
like your
things.
nose. Oh,
No.
Yeah. Picking
You're
it
not
up
really
off
picking
the
those
ground.
up.
yeah, my nose
Yeah.
fell off again.
Yeah, for sure.
Magic nose
I hate when
goblin.
that happens. Yeah.
When
Um,
grandpa pulls your nose off. Oh, I got your nose, and
No.
he drops it.
Grandpa would have a hard time getting your nose with fat hot dog fingers.
Sure.
Name something families use only when special guests visit.
Okay, if you need, if you don't get 3
Come on.
points here, then
Oh,
So
come
I
on
wrote-
now.
we're all fighting.
Fancy plates or china?
Yeah,
Fine
good-
China.
a good china. Yeah.
Okay. And the audience can keep throwing down their answers there. So number 1 is the china/crystal.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Okay. And LB's got a great one there, but LB, the second one you said is number 2. So you got to kind of separate them.
What?
So the number one answer is china crystal. Number 2 is silverware.
Wow.
And then the number 3 one is the guest room, which makes sense, right? In the house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't even
Only
think
use
about
it when
that.
guests come over.
So
Yeah.
that kind of goes with what we were saying earlier, the indoor bathroom, right? You got to open up the indoor bathroom.
Yeah.
The guest bathroom.
That's the
I
guest
also-
Board it off.
I also like this one here. You got to use your
manners. That is
When the
accurate.
guests come over.
That's a
Will you
great
guys
one.
stop saying shit all the time?
That is
You have people
accurate.
coming over.
I like that.
Use all your P's and Q's.
The only other one there was that wasn't for our points was they said table linens. I guess like the fancy tablecloth or whatever. But
Oh yeah, okay.
so I mean, yeah. So you guys all got 3 on that one, eh?
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. Yep. For sure.
And yeah, nice plates, all those like fine china, all that good dishes. Those are all the same.
Mhm.
This is the one I'm really curious to see if people at home match to this, and just to see what you randomly guessed. Name your favorite soap opera.
All right. So I went with what I think is the most popular, like the one Days of Our Lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was that or
And-
Young and the Restless.
I
I'm just gonna
put,
it
I
out
put
there.
Young and the
I
Restless.
put the Young and the Restless.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you said
Okay.
Days of Our Lives,
Days
and
of Our
you guys
Lives.
said Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless. Yeah.
Boom!
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. Possibly
Okay.
more popular than Days of Our Lives, General Hospital.
And then we got a few other ones down there too.
GH, General Hospital over
General
here.
Hospital.
Days of Our Lives, General Hospital. Ooh, it's a split, guys. We got,
And there's an All My Children. Alphonse has All My Children there too. So, okay. I think they're talking about All My Children. I think that's about a couple comments above All My Children.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
Okay.
accurate or not, but
I don't know,
so
maybe.
the card says number 1, General Hospital. LB. General Hospital.
Wow.
LB is picking up them points.
Wow.
So that's 3 points there, LB. Number
Wow.
2 for 2 points.
Come on.
Young and the Restless. Young and the
Yeah.
Restless.
Yay!
So my
Yeah.
my stepmom watched Young and the Restless. It was like from her bed in her bedroom. Close
They
the door. It's
filmed
like a
filmed it
stereotype.
there?
And I was like, that's what I'm going to write. And I was like, no, pretty sure Days of Our Lives is the more popular. God damn.
Oh. Well, number 3 for 1 point is All My Children.
Ah,
Oh.
And the next one that doesn't get you any points, Days of Our Lives.
just put
under.
salt in that wound.
Just under.
Just put salt in that wound.
Just under. And then as you go down, I don't even know this, there's something called Passions.
Yo,
One Life
Passions
to
was
Live.
terrible. Passions had a
See,
supernatural
look at-
angle to it.
Look at this guy knows all about them. He was mocking me earlier for saying he
Yeah.
watches them, Boom.
So
This guy
Passions,
knows all about
Passions,
them.
I know about because my friends watched it. There's like a whole paranormal
My
aspect
friend.
to it. There was a witch in
My
it,
friend.
and like she animated a ventriloquist dummy who was actually played by a little person. No, Mike, your face, precisely. That is exactly what Passions.
Wow.
Was that an Aaron Spelling one or something? He had one. I know he had 90210 at night. That's not, but
maybe
he had some date.
makes
I thought
sense.
don't
That
know.
makes sense, but that's that. I know it had like a lot of.
it was like young. It was supposed to be the young kids soap opera, right? Like
all my university friends, like a lot of those people were into it, and that's why I know about it. Because I go over to their place, and like, oh, I'm like, what do you guys do tonight? Oh, we got to catch up. We got like 3 episodes of Passions tape, and I was like, oh, I'm not going there. That's not what I'm not doing.
Yeah.
No.
So,
unless do you guys have weed? Do you guys have weed? Then I'll watch Passions.
Because then you don't have to.
I was in university, you know exactly. They're not paying attention. They're watching
So
Passions.
following down from that, there's One Life to Live, Bold and the Beautiful, Guiding Light. There is a lot of soap operas out there. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
there
not
is.
anymore, but God.
Depends on what you define as a soap opera too. Right?
Well, yeah, I mean,
ER and Grey's Anatomy. Those are soap
Those are
operas.
prime time. But those are
yeah,
prime
that's
time
not
soap
the
operas.
same thing,
Yeah,
but
same.
yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Dynasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Name
Yeah.
something a young child takes with him when he runs away from home.
His jacket or coat.
Oh,
you know,
Is that what you wrote? Jacket? Coat?
Yeah, I wrote jacket. Yeah.
All right.
Andrew?
I put food in a sack on a stick.
Like a hobo? Like
Yes.
a hobo sack?
Yeah, it's a
Like
hobo
one of those
sack.
hobo sacks.
A hobo
Yeah.
sack.
Is there
There's
tin
a word for
cans?
that.
Is there tin cans in there?
I went with the very vague answer, his favorite toy.
Okay. I like that.
Oh, we got here we go.
Well, yeah, what do you got? Yeah.
Favorite toy is it here? Exactly like that. Teddy bear, Care Bear. We got ourselves a toys. A blanket. It's called a bindle. Thank
Yes,
you,
it is,
Alphonse. Thank you very
There you
much.
go. So that's
I
my
knew in
Alphonse-
French it's
Yeah.
called un baluchon. Un
All right,
baluchon.
so
It's got a
I'm
nice
using
Fancy.
Alphonse's fancy word for my answer. Bindle.
bindle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite stuffed
Bindle.
Hobo
animal.
stick.
Teddy bear restraining order. What?
Teddy bear or restrainer, one or the other.
All right.
Whose stand-up was it? I think it's Kumail, who's from Silicon Valley, in his stand-up where he said he tried to run away from home, and all he ran away in, like he didn't bring anything, and he just had like on a 3-piece suit, like he was gonna run away and just like get a job, and that was like some sort of I don't know the whole bit, but there's something. Look it up. Yeah.
He's so good. That guy's so good.
And he was like, he was like 14, like you know what I mean. He wasn't like a grown man, but he's gonna just go get a job.
I'm gonna do it.
Yep. So number one answer there is teddy bear / toy. So
Dang
that
it.
Yeah.
Nice.
points. 3
Very
points
good.
for
Very
that,
good.
which makes sense because they don't think they need anything else. Number 2 is clothes, sort of generic clothes. Number 3 is food.
I said food. That's
Food
in the
tastes
hobo
good.
stick.
Food tastes good. But let's okay. What else did you put in that hobo stick? What was
That's
the
it.
exact-
Just food.
That's it. No,
Okay,
he put
okay,
food
okay.
in a hobo in the bindle.
Food in the
Okay.
thing.
Okay,
It's
no,
got
that
a
works.
sandwich in
That
there.
works. That works.
Okay.
Oh, it's specifically a sandwich. Okay.
Yes.
Then it was blanket, backpack, but those don't get points. there
So
we go.
that's funny. I almost wrote backpack. Does my jacket get clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2 then,
Yeah,
right?
totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Sweet. It's funny. I almost wrote backpack because I figured, well, the one
put in
thing you
something.
think if you're a kid, you go to school every day. The one constant in your life, you're not a grown up. You don't have a wallet, right?
Yeah.
You don't have a purse yet. What's your constant as a teenager? It's your backpack, man. You got your backpack on, and for a while,
still use my
depending on the
backpack.
kind of kid you are, you also have your backpack on the weekend because there's things you
Yeah,
got to
and,
carry
like,
in that
you have-
backpack.
Do you have like a pet monkey or a map that you have to pack?
Yeah.
Like
A pet monkey, or singe,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
now, why I didn't utilize these, Mar? But next time.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Next time. All right, that's it. Family Feud. There you go, guys.
Very nice.
I mixed it up a little bit there.
That was
All right.
5 points total for me. I did awful.
Oh,
on
there
that.
you go. Well,
Yeah, but it's okay.
it's 5 more than I got.
It's because I was all braggy
got-
at the beginning. I was all braggy about like,
9.
I get to play this game and you don't. And now I'm like, I don't get to play anything. I get to play go to the freezer and get myself a beer before it explodes.
Oh my god.
Let's go out to the freezer. Let's go out to the freezer. Let's go out to the freezer and get ourselves a beer.
Before it explodes. I don't know why they didn't use that.
It's catchy. Quick, let's copyright it.
Copyright.
Copyright.
We're probably gonna get hit with a copyright because we were so good. We were so good at that.
Just automatically shuts down.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, two.
Okay.
One for each hand.
Double fisting. That's good that you're double fisting because you might need it for what's coming, guys. I alerted to it earlier, and when these guys said we need to play some games, and these guys got all excited because they have a bunch of new games. I don't have any new games. All I've got is old games, and I thought, man, we haven't played this in a long time. This is a Games Lounge favorite, and because we here at the Games Lounge love our sexist board games, and that would be Seen It Squabble. We're bringing back Seen It Squabble, the Battle of the Sexes, and it's ridiculous. And so
this was the first game you brought to a public viewing of Games Lounge.
But when was that? That was back in what, 2014, right?
Ago.
It feels like
6 years ago. 6 years ago is what it feels like.
Okay, so
you know what's funny about that? Remember how, just as an aside, remember guys how the other day I was going through my stuff and I found the demo version of Games Lounge?
Yeah,
the first one ever. Remember that? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
It looked so different.
Well, I had just graduated high school,
yeah.
So
yeah. I was about
I ran away with a bindle from my parents' house. From LB's house.
I
left LB's house with a bindle.
We used to call you Bindle. We used to call you
Bindle Brian.
A Bindle.
That's what the AB stands for.
That's what the B stands
just
for.
A Bindle. Like that's how creative we were.
Yes. And guys, now you know the secret of AB this whole time.
And you sent us that photo, and I wasn't in it, and I had to rember I wasn't born yet.
Yes, that's accurate.
It. And I was right.
Where was Matt? Oh,
we actually used to babysit Matt. We babysat Matt for a while, and then he grew. That's why he knows so much because he grew up in the culture.
Well, it was initially Babysitter's Lounge, right?
Is somebody writing the Wikipedia of MacFlash right now? Because could you be please taking notes because this is the origin right here.
Origin stories.
Is how it happened.
Games Lounge
all canon. This is all canon. This is all canon. Right now.
All canon.
Yep. Oh my gosh! What is happening right now?
5 points here.
Okay. All right. Are we ready to be get this thing going? Offended? We ready to be offended? So in Seen It Squabble, you have blue questions, which are obviously for the guys, and you have pink questions, which are obviously for the girls.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna read one from each. Two from each, and then for the fifth question, I'm going to roll the gender dice.
That's so horrible.
How do you own what's a two-sided dice look like? I don't understand. I'm playing the game just for the record. I'm just I'm playing along here.
We got it covered. We got blue for the guys, pink for the girls, and then there's yellow, which is got the yin yang, which is everything else covers all other ground. So good. It's not. We're progressive.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Somehow, I mean, we're progressive. The game is
okay. So I'm going to pull 2 blue, 1, 2, and I'm going to pull 2 pink, 1, 2, and now I'm rolling the progressive gender dice. It is, in fact, the yin yang. So you guys get to decide: do you want a blue or do you want a pink?
Pink.
Always blue.
Oh,
Mike, you're the
answer is always blue. So
okay, yeah. I mean, this game's Francois.
I was trying to make up for our inherent. I was trying to make up for our inherent sexism.
It's the test, Francois, and you failed. The answer is always blue.
Points
for you. No points are for you, and may God have mercy on your soul.
He's gone.
I removed myself. Oh shit! Now I fucked up everybody's shit. Hold on a second. And you go here. There we go.
Whoa! Okay, I'm back.
That was jarring.
All right, here we go. So, Okay, so I'm going to read
Shot.
them. All right. Name the 1999 movie in which the main character's dad says, "I never did it with baked goods."
Oh,
Question again. Name the 1999 movie in which the main character's dad says, "I never did it with baked goods." That's your gimme. That's the gimme for the 5. And clearly, that was a question for the guys. How can the girls possibly get that one?
Right, girls didn't watch that movie.
Now, this just in. Breaking news
no.
here.
Oh,
Breaking
no.
news. We have an actual photo of the original Games Lounge.
Look at
I think that's me running away from home.
Yeah, that wasn't a
That's
bindle.
me running away from home with
It's
my
not
bindle.
a bindle, but there's a lot packed here. What do you have in there? Some He-Man?
yeah,
Man,
a
I'm taking it
record.
all.
That's a record player, if I'm not
It is a
mistaken.
record player.
Right there. Yeah.
He's 100% a record player.
Man knows music. And is that a dolphin you're carrying under your arm?
It's definitely
That looks like a dolphin, right?
or a bear. No, it's a blue teddy bear. I think it's a blue teddy bear.
It's a Grumpy Bear. It's a Grumpy Bear from the Care Bears.
But can we focus on this
Scoot?
outfit?
Thank
Can we
you. I was
focus
going to bring
on
it up.
this
I was going to bring it
outfit?
up. Are
My
you a
Zubaz
chef?
pants?
Are you a chef or a magician or are you Sting? I don't understand.
Oh, it might be all of the above.
I think he's running away to start his career of magic, is what I think.
Oh, I think so.
Yes.
I am also strikingly impressed with how much we look alike as children. Or is that just like a
Wait
kid
a
thing?
second.
Like all
Wait
kids
a
look
second.
alike? Wait a minute.
Long lost brothers? Breaking news.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
Wow.
I mean, my dad's side is French, so I mean, guys, this could be a possibility.
Coming together.
Yeah, my middle name is Francois. My middle name is Jacques. Your last name is Jacques. Guys,
Did this
It's
just
gotta be.
become an
Guys.
episode of Maury?
Perhaps. Actually, in the green
Doing a
room, we
DNA
have
test.
got Jacques O'Brien.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's this
Shots,
is
everyone.
this is
Cheers
so
to everyone
good.
doing a shot right
Oh,
now.
yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm doing a shot of Coca-Cola.
Got my shot earlier today.
Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
getting ready tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mine's
Double
tomorrow.
facts. Just tomorrow? Mine, I'm booking it soon because I was like on the cusp, so I get to book it like tomorrow.
You can book it tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah. So I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Okay, where
All
were
right,
we?
ready?
Number 2, apparently.
Number 2, and
This
this is how here we
record
go. Full
time
circle.
here.
Full circle. Which daytime soap immortalized the words "like sands through the hourglass"?
Oh,
man.
this is yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, also
Just
full
obviously
circle.
for his case.
Also full circle. We got sports alert. Whoop, 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 sports alert.
Nice. Boop, 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 boop.
Because it's a guy's question with blue again.
Yeah, man. And we
Okay,
all like
totally
sports.
guys.
Okay, so it's
Right.
Rams or Nuggets. Okay,
Yeah. Which NFL? It's just multiple choice. So you got multiple choice here. Which NFL team lost?
Won the Super
successive-
Bowl in 2000. No. Sorry, go ahead. Maybe. I'm sorry to be
Oh,
funny.
he's not impressed.
What NFL team lost successive Super Bowls to the New York Giants, Washington Redskins, and the Dallas Cowboys? Sorry, it's not a multiple choice. I thought it was.
It's multiple teams that they lost to.
Yes. I just saw 3 teams there. So this team lost to those 3
Multiple.
teams and
Multiple disappointments.
Didn't I ask this like just
You
not
did.
long
Dude,
ago?
Similar.
Sorry.
Do the
What-
question again.
But it
What
was there were
NFL
4
team-
teams. There were 4.
Well, no, there weren't.
Okay, then it's not the same question. Okay.
No, it is, but you'll see. You'll
Yeah.
see when we
Okay.
get to it. What
Yeah.
NFL team lost successive Super Bowls to the New York Giants, Washington Redskins, and the Dallas Cowboys?
Because one
Oh,
wasn't successive. One wasn't successive. Is my
Oh, no, one was.
No,
yeah,
they
so-
met the same team twice.
Oh, okay.
Bingo.
Okay.
They met
that
the
was-
same team twice. And you know
That is
what?
correct.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
This was
know.
literally like a few days ago. That
Yeah,
question
it
was
was on Monday.
literally-
It was
Hey,
on
Monday.
Monday.
That was
I
on
believe.
Monday.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I believe it was
That
a question
is
on Monday.
awesome.
That is how many.
Fantastic.
You imagine how many questions I go through it can't all stick, you know?
Oh my
You know how they say throw something at a wall, something will stick? I've been throwing shit out of the same wall for 10 years. It's covered in stuff, and the stuff just bounces off the other stuff.
So that's
And
why you have
just,
a mice problem, like a mouse problem,
yeah,
right?
that's
you're just
exactly why I have a
throwing
mouse.
stuff.
Yeah. Just
okay.
whatever, Doritos, cottage cheese, whatever.
Bologna for some reason. That's how I picture it. Slices of bologna.
I don't know if I want to read this question.
Then don't. I'm going to say don't.
So I'm going for it. I'm going.
Oh
for it.
no!
What?
You censored yourself and are still going to power through. Okay.
What controversial author wrote the bestseller "Sexual Personae: Art and Decadence from Nefertiti to Emily Dickinson"?
Jesus.
And
What color is that
I-
card?
It's pink. And yes, I did record that cigarette ad.
That guy did sound like he smoked 3 packs a day, though. I've never heard such a rolling throat.
He did a bunch of movie ads for back then too.
Even Sam Neill is like, damn, dude.
Read that
Are you
again.
ready?
Yeah,
Yep.
read that again.
What controversial author wrote the bestseller "Sexual Personae: Art and Decadence from Nefertiti to Emily Dickinson"?
Yeesh, okay.
Who's a controversial writer?
For the record, I've never heard of this person.
Oh, great.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
it's
that's
not
good.
that
I'm
one.
going to write...
So it's not Stephen King.
I
Dinar
mean,
Kuntz. Dinar Kuntz.
Sexual Personae might fit the Stephen King model. He does got some weird stuff going on in there.
Richard Bachman. Don't worry about it.
This is an easy question. However, I love this question. It is very fun. All right, you guys ready for the final question? B. Sorry, B is for blue. B is for blue.
Unsolved mystery
guy. Unsolved mysteries.
Tonight.
Robert
Fillers.
Stack, not
Tonight
Robert
on
Stack.
Unsolved Mystery.
All right. So the final question in this round is Gravedigger, Bigfoot, and King Crunch are what type of vehicle? So that's an easy one. However, it's one that's very fun. I like it. I like that
It's
question.
an easy one. If you're a dude.
That's a blue question.
Girls just don't understand.
Girls will be getting this.
Whoa. It's so
Good luck, chicks. Extreme.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Well, LB wants to.
See?
All right, LB. Come on,
It
LB.
was
Evidence. It's
Well,
great.
it's because LB's a girl that she's not getting this.
You didn't get it.
Gravedigger, Bigfoot, and King Crunch
If you're
are
Robert
what type
Stack.
of vehicle? What type of vehicle are those three things?
My favorite thing about Robert Stack is him showing up in Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Yes.
And he's like, when he's correcting the dude on his grammar.
Yeah, it's grammar
And it's-
policing.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's so good. It's like, you are an agent of the U.S. You know what? Never ended a sentence in a proposition. In a preposition. In a proposition. In a preposition. It's just Robert Stack literally not taking himself seriously an entire movie. Like, we hired you because you're your voice.
True.
It's so great. I love him.
I just like the evidence here. She's got no idea. This is proving our point.
There you go. When you hear the answer, you're gonna feel silly.
My wife.
I'm gonna hear.
This is the guy who
you're
tried to
getting
change the
yourself
rule
in
to the
trouble.
last game so his
Yeah.
wife would win all the pierogies, and now he's all like, it's my wife driving a car. This guy's all over the place.
You're
Unpredictable.
getting yourself in trouble there.
Unpredictable.
All right, here we go.
All right, here are
Reveal?
the answers. Let's
No,
see
we gotta
some
reveal.
answers there. Yeah, let's reveal them. Reveal them to me. All right. So the the answer for number one would be American Pie, obviously.
Yes.
The like sands through the hourglass are the days of our lives.
These are the days of our lives.
The Buffalo Bills lost
Pretty-
to those three teams in 4 straight years.
Including the Cowboys, right? I think I wrote a team.
Two-time Cowboys, two-time Cowboys, one-time Giants, one-time Redskins.
I wrote down Cowboys. Literally wrote down like the team that you mentioned as the answer. That's how dumb.
They lost to themselves
To
twice.
themselves. That's how
They lost
shit.
to themselves.
That is how shitty this
Wow.
team is.
I hate the Cowboys, and I agree with that. I'll give you the
What is
points.
it? The
I'll give you
Denver
the points.
Broncos.
All right, and so that controversial author that I've never heard of is Camille Paglia.
Yeah.
Paglia.
All right.
I don't know.
Yes.
Paglia.
It all depends on how stickler you are. It's probably Paglia or Palia.
Sure.
Palia.
Now wait, does
Whoever-
spelling
whoever she
count?
is.
Does spelling count? Because
No, that's how he spells Paglia.
that's how I spell Paglia.
Yeah,
Well,
that makes sense to me.
No,
Doctor-
I don't accept that.
Yeah, she didn't go to romance novel doctorate school for nothing to be called Mrs. Joyce
That's
Paglia or whatever the hell her name is.
I did, in fact, make up that name, Jim, and I made up the whole question just so I could say sexual persona.
Yeah. We are gonna overuse that whenever your documentary comes out.
All right, and Gravedigger, Bigfoot, and King Crunch were on Sunday. Come down to the monster truck.
Monster truck.
They are monster trucks.
Dudes only.
Yeah.
Only the dudes.
All right. Now, LB, do you get a monster truck? Come on, monster trucks. Sunday.
All right. Who wrote a minute and a half monologue that they're going to go off on so I can go pee? Who did that?
Oh no! Oh
my
no!
God.
Are we gonna let Z in? No, I'm scared.
No. I can make it through. I can make it through Matt's thing, and then
I got some questions for you if you're excited.
Yeah.
Section.
Oh, this is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a good game. I get the feeling like Z's been hanging on to this game for like months. Like she's like, why are they doing shovel the deck? I want to get in there.
Yeah. Why do they keep playing this stupid battleship game? Come
Now,
on!
I have found a game that is perfect for this setup.
Now I like this. Carrie's got 5 points that round, and is in fact a girl. So
Whoa! Wow, man!
That's
and
very
Jim,
impressive. That I'm like
You just
actually.
proved that this game is bull crap.
and Jim only got 4. So I mean,
Bull crap.
All of them got more than me. I got 3, so I'm clearly less of a man than everybody here.
weren't you going to pee? Weren't you just about to pee?
Well, I figured if you were going to be talking about this shit, I was going to go, but I figured I'll make
I just
it through
used all
Matt.
my A material.
So Squabble is going to go back into the darkness for
The
another 6
archives?
months. For another 6 months,
Until Groundhog's Day.
never to be seen. Yeah, never to be seen until 6 months from now.
Perfect. It's good.
All right.
It's
What's
good.
your game, Matt?
My game is, I think it might have been the last game I used when we were doing this version of the show regularly, is I Remember When.
Oh, this is the years? The year?
It's a very, it's game. It's questions for people ages 40 to heaven.
To heaven. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I vaguely remember this. So either
This is
it was
like
a
when
long
Lego
time
says-
ago, or I was super drunk. Both are very possible.
We are all 40.
Right.
So
but were you 40 circa 1993 when this game came out?
I was not.
Definitely not.
And
So you-
93 would have been.
Guys, I think we're ruining the canon that we just provided earlier about running away. So don't give too much information.
I mean,
the Wikipedia's-
I was not 40. I was definitely 65 at the time.
Okay. Otherwise, the Wikipedia is going to have to be changed, and that's such an ordeal.
It's got to be a lot of
Verified.
disambiguation.
It's going to have to be verified by multiple sources.
Yeah, that's how that's done, right?
That's right.
So I drew 5 cards, and they're all multiple choice.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Oh, so it's just questions. It's not the year. This isn't the year one where you
No,
write
no,
the
no.
year.
It's not chronology.
Okay.
Okay.
No, this
Good,
is
'cause
all
I don't like that
trivia.
game.
So how does this work? Just random questions?
Yeah, just questions.
Okay. Cool.
About heaven, right?
I don't remember this one then. I don't remember this one. About heaven.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
No.
Do you remember
Michael Jackson.
food lingo common at roadside diners? It had a charm of its own. What did Adam and Eve on a raft mean? Apple pie with ice cream? Ham and potatoes with cabbage? Or 2 poached eggs on toast?
Okay, do that again because I took me a
Sure.
bit to decode that.
Do you remember food lingo common at roadside diners? It had a charm. It had a charm of its own. What did Adam and Eve on a raft mean?
Honestly, I have to say, without giving away any answers, I am fascinated by diner food lingo. When you read them all, go look up an article. Wikipedia has one of the very valid examples. And it's like, holy crap, because there's a lot of food items. And it almost is one of those nonsensical, like, you know, that person has all of the shortcuts on their desktop? And it's like, it's no longer useful because you've got too many shortcuts. This is what diner lingo is like. There's like, you have an expression for every meal. Just say the name of the meal, man.
Yeah.
It's not shorter.
You have to interpret what each one's mean. You have to explain every time.
It's
you
like
go,
exactly.
what does this mean?
Just say the name of the meal now.
It's like Kevin on The Office, right? Why use many word when few will do? Like where he cuts all when few word do. But you just had to explain that all to us. It would have been faster just to say.
Just say what it is you wanted. Anyway.
Okay, what's the choices there?
Right.
So it was Adam and Eve on a raft, you said?
Adam and Eve on a raft. Apple pie with ice cream. Ham and potatoes with cabbage. Or 2 poached eggs on toast.
All of those things sound delicious right now. I'm gonna put those in my.
I'm
I'm gonna put those in my bindle.
One of each.
I'm in my bindle, and I'm out of here.
Put one of each in my bindle to go.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up in my bindle.
Would you like that on a tray? Nah, in a bindle.
Question number 2.
Okay.
What is the name of the 142-foot sailing schooner built in 1921? It appears on the Canadian dime.
Oh yeah,
and a commemorative 1929 stamp.
I think I might be able to get. Yeah, I was just gonna say I might be able to get this without the multiple choice.
Yeah.
The Blue Nose.
Oh, you're giving multiple choice. I wrote it down. I wrote it down.
They're all multiple choice.
Man, I had it before you even gave specification.
Okay, fine. Then keep your hands up so we don't see you change your answer. From the Blue Nose, the Trillium. Huh? Right. People at home, though.
Oh. Me. He's talking about me. I'm right here.
We all have it, yeah.
The Blue Nose, the Trillium, the Imperial Crown.
I think there's something a little more specificity, is there not, to it than just what they're saying there? I think.
Oh, maybe I'll get through. Maybe I'm being cocky. I might be being cocky right now.
Like, I mean, well, no, because you got to answer.
Like, cocky is what they call me.
Oh my gosh! Can we please call you that from here on out?
I'm rarely cocky, so what I am, just go jockey cocky. Just do it. Just say it. I'll take it.
All right. JC. Oh my gosh!
The other JC.
Oh, all right.
I mean Jacques Chrétien, right? Jacques Chrétien, the Canadian Prime Minister.
Jarvis Cocker.
Yeah, there's a lot of JCs out there. JC Chavez.
Yeah.
Question number 3. No, that's fine. Do you remember the name of the theme song associated with the singing cowboy Gene Autry? Is it Back in the Saddle Again, Night Train, or Happy Trails?
Thank you, a certain movie.
The theme song associated with the singing cowboy Gene Autry. Back in the Saddle Again, Night Train, or Happy Trails?
Did you get that reference, Francois?
I think I did. But I'm actually a little perplexed. Only because doubt has planted a seed.
It shouldn't.
I know it shouldn't. But you say that to me and I'm thinking of 2 movies.
Ooh.
I know. This is rough. I'm gonna probably, and now I'm like, you picked the wrong one. No, you picked the wrong one.
Ready? Question number 4.
Yeah.
In the year 1900, how were 1/3 of all automobiles in the cities of New York, Boston, and Chicago powered? Was it by steam, batteries, or diesel?
What is the year again? Sorry.
1900. In the year 1900, how were 1/3 of all the automobiles in the cities of New York, Boston, and Chicago powered? Steam, batteries, or diesel? Ready?
I just realized that I was dumb, and when I was like, you're that, and I realized why you're second guessing that third question. I'm like, oh, there you go, and I just changed my answer because I was like,
No,
that is not the right dude. That is not the right dude. That is a different dude.
Question number 5. Do you remember who said, "I could have had class. I could have been a contender" in the film On the Waterfront?
I don't need any answer. I don't need any multiple choice.
The character or the actor?
The actor.
Yeah.
Is it Marlon Brando,
Oh,
Kirk Douglas, or Richard Burton? You guys aren't the only ones playing.
come
But
on.
Andrew likes to prove that he knows things.
No, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
That's a pretty big thing.
I'm not like bit of a, I'm not like you guys. I think I know this one. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I could have had class. I could have been a contender. Is from the film The Waterfront. Which actor said it? Marlon Brando, Kirk Douglas, or Richard Burton?
On the waterfront.
On the water.
What did I say?
The water.
The waterfront.
No, he said on.
No, the second time around.
The second time we did.
Okay,
This is where I get to know if I got 3 or did not get 3.
I'll just say LB wants the names again. Marlon Brando, Kirk Douglas, or Richard Burton?
LB.
Throw a dart.
First you don't know where monster trucks are, and now this one. Wow.
There were no monster trucks in this film, though, so that's
Wow. Not that you saw. They
cutting
were
room
off
floor.
camera.
Cutting room floor.
Yeah, they were off camera.
Yeah.
Monster truck.
All right, let's show these answers.
Boards. Let's see. Okay. Adam and Eve on a raft is 2 poached eggs on toast.
Yeah, it better be because the other ones did just not make sense at all.
Yeah.
What is the name of the schooner? The Blue Nose.
Yeah, so this was my question. I don't know if specificity. The card says the Blue Nose, but I thought it was actually the Blue Nose 2 on the time.
Maybe.
But I mean, it's still the Blue
We'll
Nose
just double check that.
based on
Something to look up and put up on the Facebook page tomorrow.
based on their the way they wrote it. Anyways, you'd write the Blue Nose because they didn't give like Blue Nose 1, Blue Nose 2, Blue Nose 3. That would have been interesting.
Gene Autry sang the song "Back in the Saddle Again."
Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
Back in the saddle again. And
exactly.
then Happy Trails.
Happy Trails is Roy Rogers because
Roy Rogers.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm so glad. I knew it was someone else, but I couldn't think of who it was.
Yes, Roy Rogers, and that's
Thank
why
God
he says
I
I'm
got
kind
that
of
one
partial.
right.
I'm kind of partial to Roy Rogers myself, and that's why he says Happy Trails.
I don't know about any of that junk,
Die
but
Hard, right?
it's apparently the second. So I don't know about that cowboy stuff, but I know my boats,
Ah.
my schooners.
No, it's schooners.
Cars in 1900 were powered by batteries.
Oh
Ooh.
shoot!
I put steam.
Well,
Same.
yeah, I don't know how would you be powering them by steam? I was confused by
Oh,
that.
steam
Like,
is little tiny steam engines.
Yeah.
They had steam powered cars. They did
Yeah.
for a while.
Definitely.
They obviously did not last very long. They got overpowered by gas cars, but I figured, maybe steam was right before gas. But I guess I screwed up.
And finally, that famous quote from On the Waterfront was by Marlon Brando.
All right,
I could have been a contender.
could have been a contender. Settle your scores, everybody.
Somebody.
You've got
I'm excited to see what this other game's going to be.
the over under right now on this segment of the show is 90 seconds. It's me peeing.
I don't want to play this game.
Are you timing him?
Yep. Oh, he left.
Hey, what's this? Wait, is there some sort of what's happening? A supernova? What's going on the
Right.
screen there?
Now,
That's him peeing.
here's a fun fact about peeing.
Oh my gosh.
With a full bladder, even with a full bladder, the average time to empty it, through urination, will only be 21 seconds.
Oh, I can beat that.
The average time? No,
Yeah.
but the average time.
Oh,
That's the average time. I mean,
Okay.
you could be faster, but it probably won't be longer.
no, I'm not
than
saying.
21
Yeah,
seconds.
no, I was gonna say mine's not faster. Mine's
A
like,
ghost.
I'm going for like a minute and a half.
See, I don't think so. 21 seconds.
Oh
A
man,
minute and a half.
I
No.
will tomorrow morning. I will send you guys a video of me peeing, like just the stream, obviously, and it's going to be at least a minute.
Okay, but first of all, you said a minute and a half. Now you've shaved 30 seconds off of that. That's a long amount of
I'll
time.
drink a lot before I go to bed.
Here's my theory. Do you just like at 6 p.m. not pee again until you wake up and you just like store it all up?
It's that truck driver bladder that I got. It like literally, I would go for like 5 hours without being able to pee until I reach a rest stop. And so, like literally, I can go for like 5-6 hours without peeing.
125.
Even drinking a lot.
Minute
Yeah.
25.
Now what happened? What's this ghost? Oh. Okay. It's gone.
I'm telling you, you guys are gonna wake up tomorrow morning. Well, actually, I'm not getting up early. You guys are going to get a video when you're eating breakfast of me peeing, and it's gonna be a long video.
Well, we got to specify, Jim. He's talking average. So, like not every pee is exactly 20 seconds, right? He's saying you're drinking that, holding that first.
You're muted there.
20 seconds?
Francois.
Are you kidding me? You pee for... I have got to go to the doctors.
Why?
Longer?
20-second pee? That is incredible. That is really fast.
That's what I'm saying.
Fast?
That's fast.
I'm gonna time my pees from now on.
How long was I gone? Was I not gone for like a full minute there?
You're gone
but did you start peeing as you were walking? Like you had to get
literally
there?
No joke. No. Yeah, no, guy.
He brought a glass with him.
I peed 7 seconds away, including unzipping.
You peed 7 seconds away, like it traveled, like
okay,
like this is like space.
Yeah, no, the bathroom. I have access. I have access right over here.
7 seconds into the future.
Was this why we were seeing a white circle on the screen somehow?
Yeah.
Was
he
that
went to a vortex?
You peed into a time warp.
Urine vortex.
How much detail do you want?
All of it.
I peed in the sump pump.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's right, people. The sub pump that made an appearance on trivia on Monday.
No, 2 sump pumps. Wait a minute. I showed you a different one. I showed you a different
2 sump pumps.
I want to say between me announcing that I peed at a sump pump and now our viewership went up by 2. I'm just saying.
We don't want those viewers. No one's kidding.
Yeah, the plumbing algorithm kicked in, and they were like, "Sub pump tips." Wait a minute.
Hold on. You have 2 sump pumps. You have a peeing.
Just as weird, but I can't breathe.
This is the best episode ever.
This is the best. The blue needs to remember that there are pink present.
No.
This is the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. Hey, you asked. I said, do you want the details? And you said yes. So here's the thing. I could run and waste these people's times and run to the bathroom, up some stairs and down and back and do all this. But I could just go right over there through a door in this lounge. Yes, this lounge has a door right there. And it goes into a cold room that has 2 sump pump pits. And they're going off like crazy these days. They flush all the time because there's a lot of rain. So
speaking of Robert Stack,
there's going to be rain for the next 6 days, so you're good.
Yeah,
here we go. There's something to be solved there. No, mystery solved. Mystery solved.
Sub pump is the answer.
Mystery solved.
It's the sub pump is the culprit.
There you go. Okay, so I'm glad that was good. Glad that we're done. Hey, I don't give a shit. I feel way better. I can go for another 4 rounds right now. I'm good.
I can't get the image of you peeing into a sump pump out of my head. This is going to be
wow.
I will let you know. For your own sake, there's a door, and I closed it. So you weren't
quite
even
the
in the same
gentleman.
room. You weren't in
Break
the
out
same
the
room.
fine china
Yeah. Yeah. That's where
with those
kids
kind of
find
manners.
China. Find China.
I thought that sump pump was only for the guests. I didn't realize-
That's why there's
sump
two
pump.
pumps.
Yeah,
That's why there's
you
two
got sump
pits.
pump.
One is for guests and one's for me. That's right. I'm not gonna let you pee in the one that has dead mice in it. That's gross. That's disgusting. That's for me to pee in. You pee in the clean one.
Oh my gosh.
I can't.
Now in all that,
I can't.
all that, we have to give the link.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I'm like,
Z.
this whole time we're killing time with our shenanigans.
And we
Just
should
We
have
could have
given a
been
link.
Sump
sending it
lounge?
out.
Sump
Yeah.
lounge?
Sump lounge.
Pump lounge.
Sump
Pump
lounge.
Pump lounge.
Oh my! No, I don't want to be in that. Lounge.
Here we go.
I'll be in the sump. I'll be in the sump lounge. No pump
You
lounge.
rename
Oh
this
my
pump
God.
lounge, you get way more viewers.
Yeah,
Jeez
but
Louise.
not the kind of viewers we want.
Oh my
here.
gosh.
We don't
my
want
gosh.
those viewers in here.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you guys knew I did this.
Clearly.
Not the first time.
All right, Z is ready. Z, we got the link there. Come on in. Come on in. The sump pump's hot.
I erased my score from the last round. I don't even know what I have on round 3. I don't even know.
Zero. That's about accurate.
What am I
That's
still
about
playing this game? Yeah, because I flushed it down the sump pump. That's what I did.
Oh.
All right.
Games Lounge SVU.
That's only for the audience. They're the special victims. They're the victims.
These are the best. We need these to be our tagline. The pump lounge.
Pump lounge stays in the pump lounge. Oh my god, this is great.
Who's welcoming Z in?
Honestly, there we go.
She's
There
here.
we go. There we go.
Oh.
What's up?
Hey.
It's been a great Games Lounge. Thank you for entertaining us up here in Ottawa
Oh
because
my
it
God.
sucks in Ottawa.
That's good. I'm glad. Did you go pee? That's the important part. Did you go
Yes,
pee
I
first?
did actually, and,
Okay.
it wasn't in my sump pump.
Well,
Okay.
I was gonna say,
I can
if you
imagine
invite us-
that being.
Well, when you invite us up to Ottawa,
Yeah.
will the sump pump be ready for us? That's just what I,
Definitely, you have to share it with the cats because that's where the cat's room is.
you think that's a problem?
Yeah. Can I add a quick story about what Mike just said though? I went to a party one time and it was the first time I was at this location and it was a very big house in the county. And at one point I find myself sort of wandering around a basement and I go, I'm looking for a bathroom. And these kids, these teenagers who look like, you know, young enough to make fun of me as an adult, you know, like, look at this guy. We're gonna take advantage of this dude. They're like, yeah, just go through this room, take a piss in the sump pump. And I was like, and I for a second I was like, you're gonna get me in trouble. And then I was like, I don't care. And I think that's where it came. That's where my first exposure to peeing at a sump pump. It was like at a stranger's house. They were like, that's fine, just go. We go all the time. We do it all the
Is this
time.
a thing? Is this
I
a
guess.
phenomenon?
Well, they drain all the time, so why not just do it?
This is like peeing in the shower. That's Seinfeld. You know,
Mm-hmm,
it's all the same pipes.
Yeah, it's all the same. Anyway,
guess.
so that's
Alright.
my
Not a
my story about sump pumps. Zeta, aka
Hey, for
Z.
you.
I wish I didn't know. I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Look at her face.
I'm very
Look at her
nervous.
face
I think
on
we've
the
been
box.
playing that game for the last 5 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I picked 5 cards from it.
Okay.
We played
all
this the other night with our millennial children and friends, and it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. So
The
here's
ones that are in bed right now.
yeah, I know.
Wait, are you saying it'll be perfect for us? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Perfect. I totally agree. Yes. Okay. So here's the first one. What is something women can still do after they have died? Now you have a choice of 4 answers, so you can give me A, B, C, or D.
Are these true? Like, is one of these
Yes.
right?
Yes, these could all be true, but there's one correct answer.
Okay.
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 And
So-
it said women.
Yes. What is
Okay.
something women can still do after they have died? Lactate, that's A. B is give birth. C is orgasm. Or D, get their period.
Okay, these all seem really plausible to me.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "Bleh," and then they kept going. I was like,
Can we get the
"Bleh."
blue question? This is
No.
this is the pink question.
This is called revenge. Yeah. Okay,
All
read it.
pink.
So,
All pink.
Do you need me to read it one more time?
yes, please. Just the
Okay.
options, and I'm
The
just gonna put. I'm just gonna put a letter. Right? Are these all
Yeah,
just
just put a
letters?
letter. Just put a letter's fine because I'll let
Okay.
you know. Okay. So it's what can women still do after they have died? A, lactate. B, give birth. C, orgasm. Or D, get their period.
Okay.
Okay. I don't need a drink.
This is my
You
silent invitation to anyone who wants a shot, and because I don't want to impose on anyone, but
True.
I know there's people out there like K and A who may be into doing a shot. And so I'm just kind of pointing out that I'm going to do a shot, and the moment I see it, we're going to do it together. So no,
Right.
I'm not forcing it. On you.
Cheers. No, I have eye drops. I mean, that's the only thing I do have right now. Cheers.
Don't drink those. Please don't drink those.
Wait a minute.
Don't
Wait a
drink
minute.
those.
Did you watch CSI? If you watch CSI, you know not to drink
I
eye
won't
drops.
drink them.
I want to point out that all of us knew what that meant. By the way,
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's insane.
Oh, here he comes.
There he is.
I got my crew.
I
Shots
know
are
that
running.
guy. I know that guy. Cameo.
Yeah.
Cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I
here we go.
somehow live with him and have for the last, 28 years? Yeah. 27, 28. Who's counting? Yeah. All right. So the next one. The record distance for squirting milk from the body part
Oh my
is
gosh.
9 feet 2 inches.
I already wrote lactate. You can't make me write it down again.
Let me finish the question.
No, reread that.
Okay.
The wording of that. The body part.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I
I'm
mean.
guessing we're gonna guess the body part.
You
Apparently.
have to guess which one. The record distance for squirting milk from a body part is 9 feet 2 inches.
Jeez.
Who holds that record and where did the milk come from?
Oh.
So, is it a Vermont woman from her nipple? That would be A.
Oh.
B, an English woman from her nose. C, a Russian gent from his anus.
Oh
Or
my
D,
gosh.
Or D, a Turkish man from his eye.
Oh, what?
This is my favorite game ever.
What? Oh
I don't even.
man.
I don't even.
Oh
I
man.
don't even.
I don't know.
I know, that's the best part about this game.
Is it
Oh.
still milk if it's coming out of your anus?
Well, that's a good
Or your
question.
eyeball?
Because he sucked it up his milk and then he shot it out, man. Don't you watch
Oh.
porn?
Wow. Not. No.
I love
No,
how
no.
We have nothing
everyone's
else
like,
to do
whoop.
here. Read these questions. Read it one more time for the audience. Okay.
There is a name for that.
For
The
the
record-
audience.
For the audience. The
the
record distance for squirting milk from a body part is 9 feet 2 inches. Who holds that record and where did the milk come from? A, a Vermont woman from her nipple. B, an English woman from her nose. C, a Russian gent from his anus. Or D, a Turkish man from his eye.
I feel bad for the person who was 9 feet 1 inch. Like, you know, especially if they had to do the whole anus
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
Like, if they
Yeah,
did that and then
okay.
somebody beat it.
With
That would be gross.
With like
Just by
something
using
way
their eye.
easier and less embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9-1 was the anus guy, and then
Yeah.
9-2 is the eye guy, and he's like, I didn't have
like-
to pull my pants down.
Yeah. No, I just literally snorted it, shot it out my eye, and fucking I was
Oh.
done. I
I've
was
got
done.
3 more questions that are even better than that.
Oh my god.
I can't
Okay.
believe it.
Yeah,
Hi,
and
well,
this
hello,
is a Walmart game.
new recurring segment at Games Lounge.
There was like another one too. A Trivial
In the-
Pursuit had a risky one that I read last year. Yes, these are crazy.
Yeah. Trivial Pursuit
Great.
X or something? Was there
Yeah.
an edition
Yeah.
like that or something?
That's the one.
Okay.
All right, so number 3. This is kind of lame, but that's okay. I thought I'd give you a lame one.
Chris, I heard something about milk and anuses. I'm picturing
Hey.
He's
He's in the
like, he
background
wasn't
at the
gonna come into Games Lounge, and he's like, hold up,
Yeah.
milk and anus. I'm in.
Nicole,
I'm in.
Nicole's on. He hears it in the background and he runs in.
Whoa. Meanwhile, I picture it somewhere different where it's like he's just like watching dumb shit on YouTube, and the algorithm figures them out and they're like, oh, yo, somebody just talk about nipples, anuses, and milk or something. I think you'd be interested.
How did I get here?
Oh, I was just looking up lactating cows and how far they can shoot their milk.
Oh,
you interested in these people and how far they can shoot their milk.
Nicole, that's exactly what happened.
My cheeks hurt. Which one? Which thing?
No, you heard milk anus.
He was peeing in the sump pump and then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe it got worse from me admitting I pee in the sump pump. Like, I thought it was like, this is going to be the highlight. This is it. It's not going to get worse than this.
Well,
The last question
so.
is a classic. Okay. The chances of being killed by a tornado are 1 in 5 million. Your odds increase to 50 in 5 million if you, A, live in Alabama, B, try to drive away from the storm, C, live in a mobile home, or D, chase storms for a living.
Well.
All right. I'll read that again.
No.
The chances of being killed by a tornado are 1 in 5 million. Your odds increase to 50 in 5 million if you, A, live in Alabama, B, try to drive away from the storm, C, live in a mobile home, or D, chase storms for a living.
Finally, watching Twister has paid off.
Yeah. Because I agree with you, Mike, because my main purpose of chasing tornadoes is to see a flying cow. That's basically the only reason. Thank you, movies.
If he's drinking milk,
or shooting it 9 meters from his body.
If you're in a tornado, that's going to go far.
That's 27. You can hit a record. Maybe a record. Who knows?
My reason for chasing tornadoes is I just assume Helen Hunt's going to be
you're going for Helen Hunt.
And so I'm like, man, I get to the tornado and then Helen Hunt's not there. And I'm like, what? I've been lied to this whole time.
Because you're just chasing it because you're hoping maybe it'll lead to Paul Reiser. And that is a valid reason.
All right.
I'm sorry. My Paul Reiser joke tanked. That was awful.
Who'd have thought?
That was awful.
Who'd have thought? Like a 90s sitcom star joke.
Right? A very, very
like niche.
Who knew? Who knew?
Gentlemen, how do you measure up? Let me repeat this. Gentlemen, how do you measure up? The average length of a human's male erect penis is A, 5.16 inches, B, 7.1 inches, C, 8 inches, or D, 4.7 inches.
Oh, I was gonna say they're all going like they keep going up. Like
I was like, holy mackerel.
Go again.
I'm feeling worse and worse as it goes on.
The average length of a human's male erect penis is 5.16 inches. That's A. B is 7.1 inches. C is 8 inches, and D is 4.7 inches.
We're talking average.
Yeah.
Yes, average. Yes, the average length of a human's male erect penis. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't hear the decimal.
I had to get back at you for that whole.
It's ridiculous.
Mars
if you look at it,
yeah.
it's 516 in crescendo order. What am I saying? 417, 516, which is literally an inch apart. Then it's 7.8, and then 8, which is 0.2 inches apart.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's literally the joke.
Tip to tip.
Yeah. Tip. No, I'm saying
girth. Are we taking girth? No.
Yeah, is this length or girth? What are we talking about?
It doesn't say.
Like, could it be mashed together in like a ball, like diameter?
A bag.
You know more than I do.
Yeah, like a bag. Is there a bag of them?
I have absolutely
like baguettes.
Like a whole baguette of them. Oh my god!
All right, on to the last question.
I think I lowballed it.
Oh my gosh!
I think AB's gonna have a coronary.
I don't think I'm gonna make it through this. Game.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna make it through this game.
Where's the sub pump?
Where's the sub pump? I gotta go.
Okay, here's the last question. The idea of what is beautiful is always changing. At one time, for hundreds of years, this was considered sexy in Japan.
Oh.
Is it A, stained black teeth, B, man tits, C, long nose hair, or D, braided ass hair?
I think I know the answer to this question
Oh my
Really, eh?
God.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll do it
nice.
one more time
Because-
for everybody.
because I
Yeah.
love Japanese cinema. So there you go.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna just be like, because I really love braided ass hair. So,
I'm really into
Guys,
braided ass hairs,
like,
and
I know.
I
like,
knew that was a big thing.
and guys, what do you mean? Like has it gone away? Has that gone away
out
from
of
being a thing?
style.
What is this
out?
whole thing of like out of style? who are these? Who are these uncivilized?
Heathens,
Un-
uncivilized.
So what was
Uncivilized
considered sexy 100 years ago? Do
It's still-
y'all guess?
Give
No?
the choices again. Give
I
the
got
choices.
it.
Stained black teeth, man tits, long nose hair, or braided ass hair?
Oh man.
I'm just solidified my answer.
Is it
I'm
weird
almost
that I'm
positive.
envisioning somebody shooting milk out their anus through a curtain of braided ass hair?
Yeah, right. In a tornado.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, that's how you get 9 feet. That's how it gets to be 9 feet. It's a tornado.
Like the discus or whatever, or the shot put. You gotta
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's a 9 feet radius. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's just like a peacock spreading his tail. You know, just wide.
I feel
Oh,
like
we-
I got
I-
none of these right.
I have to say,
You'd
yeah,
be surprised.
I am glad and disappointed that we're at the end of this round.
Okay, so here's the first answer. What do you all say?
Do we have to show? Are we showing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is
yeah,
something
yeah.
women can
I
still do
didn't know that.
after they died?
Lactate.
Give birth.
No, it's
Birth.
give birth.
Yeah.
Give birth.
Yes.
Oh.
The
Because-
muscles actually contract to give birth. So
I've seen
Yeah,
enough.
so
I've
it
seen
was
enough
B.
horror movies.
That's
So
what I'm talking
I
about.
went
Me
with
and-
muscle
me and
con-
Mike are on the same page. I'm like,
Yeah.
this has happened a million times in horror movies.
Dead alive.
Yep.
I went with like a muscle contraction as well, but more of like a lesser impact. You know,
No,
Yeah, well, I mean,
so,
not as gross.
so and the bee who can shoot milk from their body 9 feet 2 inches. It was a Turkish man from his eye. Which
Yeah,
is
it was.
answer D.
It was on
Yeah.
Ripley's.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Come
it was answer
on.
D. Yeah, not kidding. It was on
God
Ripley's.
bless Ripley's, by the way.
Yep.
God bless titties as well, but God bless Ripley's. Just FYI.
All right.
Wow.
Number
Well,
three.
be honest. Be honest. Shut up. You're not gonna. Whoever you are, titties. Are
Okay, so your odds increase to 50 in 5 million if you live in a mobile home, which is
Yay!
which is C. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you.
if you go off of every video
Thank
on the
you. Yeah, I
news
was
when
gonna
there's a
say, thank you.
tornado,
Thank you, Twister.
well, like
Yeah.
no, but every news story when a tornado's hit and they interview the people, it's in front of a mobile home. So I should have
Yeah.
known.
And
Where
they,
the
look-
remains of
they
the
look
mobile
like
home.
they
Yeah.
look like a crushed tin can.
Yeah.
I took it that as a stereotype, and I was like, if you're chasing
Yeah.
storms, you have a good chance.
That was a logical one. Yeah.
And the measuring up, it is 5.16 inches, which is answer A.
Yay!
So close. I
Ah.
mean, it's
Answer
literally
A,
less
A.
than half an inch away.
Yeah.
A guy told me.
Yeah. All right. And the last question. Yeah, the idea of what is beautiful is always changing. So what was considered sexy, it was stained black teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
tea,
I had
because
that
of tea.
first.
If you could afford
Oh.
tea, man,
Yeah.
you're rich.
Yep.
You're rich if you can afford tea.
Yeah.
That is
That was
that is a thing in Japanese movies, in old
Yeah.
Japanese movies. Because I remember seeing it, and I'm like, "What is going on? Why are they
Disgusting.
teeth like this?
Wow.
Awful looking."
Man,
Yeah. So that's sort of along the.
So,
Yeah.
Walmart.
holy shit, that was a great
Walmart.
game. I'm glad you found that, and I will. I hope you bring it back a lot
And
in
anytime.
this game.
And thank you for being brave and coming on camera here.
Yeah.
With us.
Yes.
You didn't
That is
mind my
the,
messy hair. I was fine with that. You know,
Yeah.
Jim had his movie stuff, and I figured
Messy hair. This guy's peeing in a sump pump.
I know. I'm classy.
Yeah.
This
you,
is
gentlemen.
literally an exercise in me showing there's no bar here.
Yeah.
There's no bar. Yeah, come on. Whatever. I mean, we've had Chris Groves on. You know? So it's like we have no qualms. No qualms.
And he didn't hear that because no one said anus for the last like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he hasn't been there.
We love you, Chris.
Oh,
Well, thank you for the good laughs tonight. It's wonderful.
Slam
You're
dunk
welcome,
fun
Paul.
category.
Anytime.
Great
Oh my
job.
God. Yeah, we missed everyone in the chat because we were having so much fun, man. This is so good. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. This has been an amazing games launch, possibly a record-setting laughter per minute sort of setting. But there he is. Oh, this is so funny. Are we back next week? Do we have a games launch?
Maybe.
Do some math. We'll figure it out. Oh, it's close to Canada Day. It's way too close. I think we should be okay. We should be all right.
Yeah,
Well, we'll see you soon. Z, thank you very much for being here. It's been a pleasure to
everyone.
see you all.
Take care.
Anybody else want to say goodbye? Go ahead.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Somebody click the button.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm looking for it. Where is it? Is this
Amateur hour.
Oh my! It's not this one. Maybe it's
It's not the sump pump.